There we go. So, our first order of mission today is to get the last item we need from the Dungo. That's our first order of mission today. We're gonna go to the Dungo. Hey, Kakariko. Is that what you're going for? Why are we talking about poop? I don't know. I talked about eating shit earlier. Wow. And then... I don't think we can teleport there, so we're just gonna have to ride. Yeah, but that's normal for you, Drew? Okay. Oh, I also need to reset, this thing. Yeah, I said I was gonna start doing that. Don't look, chat. Don't look. Don't look. This is secrets. You don't see it. It's not real. Okay. We're good. I like I? I, Kakariko. So like that? That's what you're going for? Did we finish the pose? We finished the pose. We got the bottle. Yeah. So now we have 4 bottles. Okay. Chat. Look at my items. I know I'm missing one from the dungeon. Am I missing anything? Hey, Robotic, how are you? Look at my items. You see them? Look at these items. You see them, okay? You witness them? Am I missing anything? Missing Majora's Mask? It's right there. Right there. What am I missing, dude? Are you getting out of this shitty situation soon, Robotic? Can you get some Robo appreciation in chat? Yes, please. Please, dear God. I could have just called fucking Epona. Why didn't I? I don't need to speed run. I should just call Epona. I think I made a decision. I'm gonna put in my 2 weeks in this week. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Look for a new job. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, I was gonna ask Via. Via, since you're majoring in art or art animation, you know, there's many varieties of what you could do inside there, but that's not my question. My question is, what are you gonna minor in? Are you gonna do something else art, or are you gonna do like a backup plan? You know what I'm saying? Because art is a demanding industry, you know what I'm saying? It'd be good to have a backup plan, something to think about, you know? You could either go all in. I would probably go all in personally. You could either go all in on art and do like art major, art minor, or you could fucking do like art and I don't know, psychology or something. That'd probably be good. I don't know. I need to do the fucking Needs to be daytime. Backup plan is to become a tattoo artist. You can have multiple backup plans. You don't need just one. I don't know, just something to think about. You got choices. What's that say? Haunted Wasteland. If you chase a mirage, the desert will swallow you. Only one path is the true path. Can Epona come in here with me? No. Oh. Could I have walked across that? I assumed I couldn't. Yeah, no. Oh, maybe hook shot? Yeah, there we go. What does that say? All those reckless enough to venture into the desert, please to stop by our shop. Carpet merchant. Oh, hell yeah. Buddy. You're not gonna get a lot of customers like this, man. Welcome! I'm selling stuff, strange and rare, from all over the world to everybody. Today's special is a dangerous running object, terrifying. I won't tell you what it is until I see the money. How about 200 rupees? Cowabunga, dude. Okay. Thank you very much. What I'm selling is a bomb chew. The mark that will lead you to the spirit temple is on the flag. The mark that will lead you to the spirit temple is the flag on the left outside the shop. Be seeing ya. That wasn't worth the money. The flag on the left. Clock, how you doing? It's been a minute, Clock. One with the Eye of Truth shall be guided to the spirit temple by an inviting ghost. Oh, I have that. Hang on, but there's also a hole. You know me. When I see a hole, I gotta attack it. Alright. IRL been busy as shit. Wow, imagine having a real life. Couldn't be me. Hell yeah! Oh, that didn't work out. That's a bottle. There you go. Seen you were streaming the other day too. Wah. Give me your juices. Ma'am? Thank you. Purple Rupel, making back my money. How you been, my homie? I'm good. Oh, I didn't say, I have Tears of the Kingdom, by the way. I own it. I have it. I can now legally emulate it. Obviously, I'm not playing it for, many months, but I do own it. I do have it in my possession. Just play it off stream? I would never. I'll be a guide on your way, but I didn't read, I couldn't finish what that said. It said it too fast and it was confusing to my baby brain. I like your necklace. Yo, where were those things in Breath of the Wild? Kind of fucked. Kind of fucked that they got left out of the Great Ganon Resurrection or whatever the fuck. Bam 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 bam. Titty. Stonehenge. The eye has a faint vagina. Back talking about vaginas getting silly quack. Women don't exist. Hang on, I gotta snooze ads. I only snooze them once, so we're gonna have to take a break soon. Because Twitch wouldn't, whoops, I just saved accidentally. Twitch wouldn't allow me to run a double ad today for some reason. I don't know. Is there a secret here? Sirs! Fuck off! God damn it. That's not what I wanted. No secret? Okay. What's a woman? God. Okay. Whoops. So somehow we can get up there. Uba. But Riley can't hear the sounds. Man, these fucking dudes, I swear to God. Holy shit. Oh, you think if hang on, I got an idea. I go up here and kill a crow and then pull out ye olde ocarina and go, I didn't even look at the song. Will it fill it? Hell yeah! It didn't solve my problem of getting up on the fucking Stonehenge, though. Maybe I can blow up Stonehenge. Can I blow up Stonehenge? No. I don't know. Wham, 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 wham. If I go over here and play the song, Zelda's song, what is it called? Zelda's Lullaby. If I go over here and play Zelda's Lullaby, does something happen? Nope. Bird appears. And I gotta snooze ads again. Wow. There, we're good. I don't know, I'm just gonna go in the dungeon. Guess I'll just leave. Please never leave me. What does that say? If you want to proceed in the past, you should return here with the pure heart of a child. What? Fuck you. You want to travel in the future, you should return here with the power of silver from the past. So you're telling me I can't proceed? Hey, Schweitz, how you doing? Oh, look at me. God damn. Ooh. Well. But I couldn't get the song to teleport here, and the lady's blocking the way. Oh. Past, present, future. The Master Sword is a ship with which you can sail upstream and downstream through time's river. Did anybody else just see the owl and have, like, everything questioned? The port for that ship is in the Temple of Time. To restore the Desert Colossus and enter the Spirit Temple, you must travel back through time's flow. Listen to this requiem of spirit. This melody will lead a child back to the desert. You've learned the what? Requiem of Spirit. Oh. That's why I was showing the owl. Because he's fucking dead. So it was showing a spirit as I learned the Requiem of Spirit. Oh. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. And that's also why the ghost of Poe existed to lead me here. Because it's the spirit temple. I'm gonna beat you up. Listen, I can't help that I'm right, okay? Like, you can keep pretending like you're not wrong, but you are. Everything is pointing to them being dead. They're dead. They're dead. Get over it. God. Jeez. The sooner you accept it, the sooner you can get over this grief and move on with your life. Okay? You need therapy? I know a good therapist. I can refer you so that you can get over this grief of this owl fish lady, little kid who also, like, is not a little kid, and, big Goron guy, Impa, and an owl. These owls flying past. We were playing the Requiem of Spirit. We were playing the song that was about the spirits. In the desert that is connected to the spirits. Hang on, valid question. Is that the one single heart piece I need? Yeah. Let's walk around and maybe there's a bean. That's probably what it is. It's probably a bean. Every single time there's been a heart piece that I'm like, I don't know how to get there. It's been a bean. So let's look around. Let's see if there's a bean spot. Ever heard of a spirit animal? Freaking got him. Wasn't that like a thing that was like proven to be like a racist thing? Am I wrong? Wasn't that like a thing that people were like, hey, maybe we shouldn't be saying these things? Was it? I think. I'm not pretty sure. I'm like 40% sure I've heard that. It doesn't make, oh, there it is. It doesn't make Brother Bear any less of a good movie. Alright, let's come back as an adult real quick. Hang on, wait. I got one more bean. Chat, am I allowed to look up where this last bean is? I'm gonna do it either way. I don't like that the music disappeared. Now I'm uncomfortable because it's quiet. And I literally just pulled out my phone to look up something. So now I'm going to continue talking to fill this dead air as I type in Ocarina of Time bean spots. I mistyped. I typed D. So I said timmed. And then I mistyped again and typed in timer. And that's not what I wanted. So I'm going to look up Ocarina of Time bean. And then I found soft soil locations. All right, what do we got? We got the Zora River one. Got it. Graveyard one. Got it. Oh, there's two in the graveyard. Oh. Okay, that's probably the one then. It's probably the one in the graveyard. That's okay. That's an easy place to get to. There's one in the Lost Woods. We got that. In Kakariko, we got that. Oh, did we ever go? I don't think we ever went up there. We can go there too. We got the one in Zora Lake. We did the Goron, and then there's this one. Okay, all right. We go back to the fucking. Oh. Chat. There's an ad that's about to happen, so before we go plant this bean, we're gonna have to take a pee break. I'm sorry. Fucking, this isn't what, whatever. You get the idea. Fucking, run the goddamn ad. Not like cum. I mean, like we're like a child, right? It's weird that you brought it there, honestly, Chad. It's weird that you brought it. We're like a kid. So it's kind of strange that you brought it, that like, you brought it there. We're just planting a bean seed, not... kind of weird. Kind of sus, honestly. Man. We also still need to find the fucking rest of the Skulltulas. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna plant this bean first, and then we're gonna go back to fucking our homestead and become an adult, and then we're gonna come back here and do these beans. And then also, did we miss another bean? Didn't I say we missed a bean? We planted it, but we didn't ride on it. Which one did I say that for? Anybody remember? Which one was I like, I planted this bean but didn't ride on it? Can't remember. I'll have to look it up again. I know we didn't ride on the desert one. We just planted that. So why did you get mad during the God of War puzzles? Well, that was specifically God of War Ragnarok. And I got mad at it because the fucking NPCs spoil every single puzzle. Every single one, they spoil it. Oh, fuck. I thought it was back here. Oh, fuck. I have to look at my guide again. That's why I got so upset. And that's not just me. Literally, the voice actor for Atreus? Literally, the voice actor for Atreus himself also got upset at that. Oh, it was the Lost Woods is where we didn't write it. Oh, fuck. I'm wrong. We did plant this one. Did he just give you an extra bean? Well... What the fuck? The Zora's River by the Bean Cellar. We did that one. We rode on it. Then there's the one right here. We did that one. We rode on it. Then there's the one in the Lost Woods. Or no, sorry. This is the Kakariko Village one. We planted it. We went there. Hey, Nimbly, I'm currently trying to figure out where the fuck the last bean is. We're looking for... I can never find the bean. How you doing, Nimbly? Hi. Hello. Can somebody shout out Nimbly, please? Hello. I met you through Drewby. Hell yeah, I love Drewby. He shares my name, and that means he's cool. That's how that works. We're currently doing a 100% right now. I want to send friends to a non-new Zelda game stream anyways. Everybody's streaming it. I get around it by saying redacted. Yeah, I'm considering taking it off the blacklisted words and instead making it an emote. So every single time somebody says Tears of the Kingdom or TOTK, it comes up as like I eat poop or something as we have for Keck W. I don't know, something like that. I don't know. I haven't decided. I don't know. Wait. Yeah, I'm good. We need to go to the Lost Woods. I said the thing? Huh? Rename friends to redacted? Yeah, somebody said that earlier, too. I think it was Coco. Coco said the same thing, but I don't want to, you know, it's not creative enough, okay? We need new emotes to rename to Tears of the Kingdom and TOTK. We need new ones. Well, hello everybody. I'm currently streaming the entire Zelda franchise. So in between Nimbly streams, if you don't want to watch or play Tears of the Kingdom yourself, you're always welcome to come by here and watch some of the other Zelda games as we slowly lead up and build up to playing Tears of the Kingdom, hopefully by the end of the year. However, it is highly possible that this is just the next 10 years of my life. Don't get me wrong, I like Zelda games. I don't like Zelda games that much. I don't like them that much. I don't want to do that for the rest. I'm good. But like, you know, hopefully before the end of the year. I'm hoping to at least get to Breath of the Wild before the end of the year. Because I know that Breath of the Wild is... replaying Breath of the Wild, I know is going to be... at least 1 month entirely of just Breath of the Wild. I know that. Why did I come here? I planted the one right there. Did I plant the other one? But yeah, I'm hoping that we get to Breath of the Wild by, like, I don't know, December. You know, honestly, just the end of the year. Like, if we can't do Tears of the Kingdom until next year, I'm okay with that. But I would like to get to Breath of the Wild before the end of the year. Hey, Torrance, how are you? Is this one planted? God damn it! Where's the last one? Do they just give you an extra bean in the remake? Goron, I don't know. It's like right here. Not really. I mean, I could... Not really. I wish the fucking, fast travels... Don't look at that. I wish the fast travels, brought me straight to the bottom of the village rather than inside the dungeon. It's just like, it's inconvenient, but it's whatever. Old game. Just sipping a sippy, and getting ready for bed. How are you? I'm doing swell. I'm doing good. Doing good. I'm speedrunning. Breath of the Wild by the end of the year should be pretty doable, especially if you've already played some of the games. Well, I stream a lot. I seen what you said. I stream a lot less than Mono Clock. I still stream a lot. More than, honestly, really any streamer should at this point, like, in reality. So I still stream a lot, but I do stream a lot less than Mono. So I think it's going to take me longer than Mono did. Along with, like, swapping between games every other day, it's going to get rough. But, I am also taking a day's break, or I'm taking, like, a week's break in between the games. Whenever we finish them. So, like, we're going to finish this game hopefully today. Hopefully. And then next week, we're not going to do any Zelda. My plan is we're going to play through Everhood. And whenever we finish Everhood, we'll continue the Zelda. So that could be like Friday next week. It could be. But whenever we finish Everhood, Everhood's going to be our in-between game. When we finish Everhood, we will move on to the next Zelda game. Exclamation mark timeline, by the way, if you want to vote on what we're doing next. For what Zelda game we're going to do. Croissant really wants Majora's Mask, because that requires her to not take time to play any of the games. And I also kind of want Majora's Mask, but I'm willing to do something else. I did plant this one. God damn it. Fucking... I didn't want to open Twitter. Okay, we did that. We did the fucking like, what the? Do they literally just give you an extra bean? Oh, what the fuck is this one? We didn't go to the Gerudo area. That's like across the fucking map. Fuck Drew. We hate that guy. Yep. Why did I arrive again? I reset it when we start playing the game so that the VOD watchers can see who's in my beautiful chat. Ah, shit. I was gonna say something a second ago, but I got distracted and I don't remember what I was gonna say. Oh, Small Shell. If any of you haven't seen my Breath of the Wild video on youtube.com/DrewSunn!YouTube in chat in order to get a link to that, I'd greatly appreciate if y'all watch that at some point. It doesn't need to be now. I'd greatly appreciate if y'all watch that at some point. It took a lot of work. It might be my magnum opus, and by it might be my magnum opus, I mean it might be my magnum opus so far. Hey, VOD watches, Croissant is here. That's what Clock sounds like in my head. I've talked to Clock multiple times and have been to his stream many times, so I know what Clock sounds like. But inside my head, that's what Clock sounds like. Literally heard my voice for hours, unfortunately. Yeah, literally for hours, but that's what you sound like in my head. That's what you're like in my head. So do you think, like, since we're, like, in the past, I guess, or I guess this would be the present in all reality, but you get the idea. Do you think, like, fucking, what's his name? Ganon? Do you think Ganon's just, like, chilling back there? Like back behind that gate? Because, like, that's his, like, kingdom area, right? That's, like, where he's from. Do you think he's just vibing back there? I didn't mean to do that, but I guess it worked out. I found it! Let's go! What do you mean this item doesn't work here? Put it in the hole, damn it! Are there any bugs on me? Nope. Okay. You do have bugs on you, specifically on your eyelashes. During the 12-hour last month, I had a moment where I had something in my eye. For some reason, I was having like weird eye issues where my eyes were really fucking dry during that 12-hour. And now that I'm talking about it, I'm like conscious of my blinking. To fix it, I put like a moisturizer, like skin moisturizer, like on my eyelid and hoping that that would help. But instead what it did is it like made my eyelashes wet, and it like fucked with me even more. And like I did it this morning of like putting moisturizer on my face, and I went over my eyelids, and it happened again, and I was like, oh, this makes my problems worse. Why would you? I don't know. I was desperate. I don't have eye drops. I put moisturizer on my eyelids all the time. I don't have eye drops. I thought like that was my one solution. In that moment. Okay. Before we do this, Dungo, we have 2 missions. First order of business, we need to go to the Lost Woods. How many kids do you think grew up to be like horse people and then rode their horse like this and like spanked the horse's butt like that? While riding it because of Ocarina of Time. Are you playing this game online right now? What do you mean? Define online. Do you mean like streaming it? Or playing with other people? Because I'm not playing with other people, I'm just playing it. I can't remember if I wrote on this one either, so I'm gonna. Streaming? Okay. So there's 2 ways to do that. Torrents. And I'm not going to specify exactly which one I'm doing. But, there's 2 ways to do that. Either, you can buy a 3DS with a capture card on it, and stream it via that. Because the original 3DS doesn't have an HDMI cable. So in order to stream it, it needs to have like a little like modded thing on the back of it that allows you to plug in an HDMI cable. So either you can do that, and that's one way to stream your 3DS, or you can emulate the game. And you can emulate the 3DS and the game. And stream it via the emulator. That's not the right way. I'm not going to specify which one I'm doing. Regardless, which the one that I am doing is completely legal and completely okay for me to be doing, because I definitely own the console and the game, and it's okay for me to be doing this. But I'm doing one of them. Oh, it probably needs to be nighttime, huh? Pretty sure there's like a Skulltula up here. I remember hearing it earlier. Alright, I'll fucking... I don't know the Sunn song from heart. I should, it's my song. Okay, so we're here. Then we need to go to Gerudoville and get the one by the waterfalls. And then I'm going to do the song, go back to the temple. I can do that later, because I need to get there with, like, the silver bracelet or whatever the fuck it said. So I might as well just go there as a kid first, and then get whatever silver bracelet thing they're talking about. And then, which I guess lets me lift heavy things, I guess. And then, yeah. I see. Thank you. That's also the same story for DS. And I think Game Boy too. I don't think Game Boy has any, like, way to stream that to, like, a monitor or, anything, you know? So I'm pretty sure you need to do that for the Game Boys too. Like, pretty much any handheld. Except for maybe the PSP. And obviously the Switch. The Switch has a dock that allows you to put that on a big screen. Pretty much every handheld, like, needs some sort of, like, modding, in order for you to view it on, like, a bigger screen, and in turn, same story for streaming it, because you need to have it you need to have access to an HDMI or any kind of, like, video out cable. You need, like, a video out cable in order to stream it. GBA needs some modding, yeah. But now you can do it on, not all of the games, but a lot of the games you can do on the Switch now, so that's good. That's good, at least. Do I like that they're exclusive to a streaming platform? No. No, that's stupid and horrible for video game history. It's absolutely horrible. I mean, it's good that they exist. I guess don't look a gift horse in the mouth. But for, like, archiving video game history, absolutely horrible, especially since Nintendo is known recently for shutting down their online services, making hundreds of thousands of games unavailable forever. It's great. I love it. There's a consolizer kit that turns it into a little tiny console. Oh, dude. I don't know if there's... Okay. Want to do mine one day? GBA, you can use a Game Boy player. You have a GameCube? Man. Did it literally just lead to that heart? Was that the only purpose of this thing? You're kidding me. There's literally a ladder right there. You're telling me I spent all that time to plant that fucking bean, and I already did what it gave? Fucking... Okay, in the desert! Nobody, 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 nobody. Just taking a little desert tour. Oh, I got caught up on Barry, by the way, an HBO show. I highly recommend it. It was very good. Some of the cinematography in this most recent season, which is the last season that's currently airing, fucking amazing. Like, some of the shots are just stunning. Highly recommend you watch Barry. if you have access to HBO or what the fuck is it called in Australia? It's like a Vimeo or something. Binge? Is it Binge? Something like that. Starts with a B. Or fucking, you know, completely legal sites. Have you caught up with One Piece yet? No, I'm kind of struggling a little bit at the moment, dude, because I don't like the Log City arc so far. I actually left my iPad downstairs, which I've been watching it on, so I'm gonna have to go back down and get it in order to figure out where I'm at. I'm not gonna do that right now. But I don't like the Log City arc very much, dude, so I've been, along with some other things that are going on in my life, I've been a little bit demotivated. So I haven't been watching it as much. I get in those moods where, like, I'll be able to, like, work out for, like, an hour and a half straight some days. And then other days I'll watch, like, one episode and then be like, nah, I'm done. But I don't like the arc at the moment, so I'm kind of meh. Feels like a filler arc while not being a filler arc. You know what I'm saying? Cause like it's still like needed story, but yeah. Hey Squirrely, how you doing? It's still like needed story that like that I need to hear and I want to hear. You know, I like the history of it, but the story as a whole, like throughout the episodes, meh. How you doing, Squirrely? What'd you get up to? Almost lost 2 people. Had to fight a captain. A captain of what? Like a Gabo captain, or like what kind of captain? Captain of what? Who the heck? It's Ariana Grande. Haven't I seen you around, kid? Oh, sorry. I haven't seen you around, kid. Exact opposite of what I said. Pork. Not what you want? Nothing really. You have nothing to do? What good timing. Could you do me a favor, kid? Wait a second. I want to ask you first. You wouldn't happen to be one of Ganondorf's followers, would you? And what if I am? Don't try to act cool, kid. I was just asking. Hey, Matt. A kid like you could never be one of Ganondorf's followers. Well, let's get to the chase. First of all, let me introduce myself. I am Nabooru of the Gerudo. I am a lone wolf thief. Don't get me wrong. Though we're both thieves, I'm completely different from Ganondorf. How so? With his followers, he stole from women and children. He even killed people. A kid like you may not even know this, but the Gerudo race consists of only women. Only one man is born every 100 years. Even though our laws say that a lone male Gerudo must become king of the Gerudo, I'll never bow to such an evil man. By the way, what's your name? Stink! What kind of name is that? Well, anyways, what kind of name is Nabooru? I want to ask you a favor. Will you go through this tiny hole and get the treasure that's inside? The treasure is the silver gauntlets. If you can equip them, you can easily push and pull very heavy things.
Sneaking stink.
How fucking dare you? Thank you for the tier 3, Neon. How you doing, dog? I hope you enjoy your emotes and your balloons, including sass. And also your sound effects. Exclamation mark SFX. Once again, if you want to add an intro sound effect, you gotta let me know what you want your intro sound effect to be. You gotta let me know. You gotta DM me and be like, I want this to be my sound, and I'll make it your sound for your intro. 10 seconds or less.
No, kid. Don't even think about taking this treasure for yourself. The silver gauntlets won't fit a little kid like you. If you try to acquit them, I want you to be a good boy and give them to me.
I don't see how that'd make me a good boy, but alright.
Ganondorf and his minions are using the Spirit Temple as a hideout. Only the silver gauntlets will allow me to sneak deep into the temple. Once there, I'm going to steal all the treasure inside and mess up their plans. How about it? Will you do it?
Yeah, sure. Have one of mine? Hit me up on Discord.
Thanks, kid. And I will give Ganondorf and his followers a big surprise, shall we? You can successfully get the silver gauntlets. I'll do something great for you.
I'm too young, sorry. Come on. Hope you have an amazing stream. Nice meeting you. Nice meeting you. You going to bed? Have a good sleep. Yeah, I love you. Mwah. This is exactly what I meant to do. Oh. This didn't work out. Are you a bad boy? Yes. This is going great. It's exclamation mark SFX space and then your selection. So for that, you would type exclamation mark SFX space Howie. And then it would do it. And now you know. That's half the battle. That was unintentional, but it was really good timing all the same. Hang on. Just hang on. I've never fought one of the skelly men as a kid. I don't think. And I don't have a shield right now, so it's kind of spooky. Do I need a key for that? Yeah. So, like... Imagine this game exactly the same in every way, but when you transform into a kid, you lose all your memories as an adult. Like, they all just leave. God damn it, I keep pressing the wrong fucking button. I mean, it's gonna kill him. So, like, it works, but it's not what I wanted. Messed up? What's up? Okay. Wait a minute. Is this like a lens of truth situation right now? There's like a 5-minute cooldown on it. Guess I gotta get to the other side for this. So I have to fight the Skelly Man. But that would have been a reverb fart. Big toot. A massive toot. 5 minutes is too long? I mean, it was like 15, so like initially, and then I lowered it to 10. And now it's 5, so like it could be a lot worse. Still too long? I was thinking like, you know, 3 we had 500 subs, how many, if 30 tier 3 subs, what I wanted at. And I was like, hey, you know what? 5 minutes pretty good, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, some of the fucking, some of the sound effects are like 30 seconds long. Like, some of them are long. Yeah, but that's $500 a month. I mean, true. You're not wrong. Why would I do that? Oh. Oh. I don't know, I'll think about it. What the fuck? I just don't want, I don't want it to get too spammy, you know? Like, I want the sound effects to be fun, but I don't want them to be spammy. Know what I'm saying? Why we test exactly. We would never spam sound effects, but here's the thing. I know you. So this fibbage doesn't work because I know you guys. And you know what? The King of the Castle Discord also knows you guys. All right? They know you guys. They called it out. Yeah, that's right. I was like, I'll never forget talking to the King of the Castle people and being like, my chat is targeting me. And then being like, yeah, your chat is dicks. And I'm like, okay. Did they? Yeah, I was, what the hell did y'all do? So we were playing King of the Castle last month. By the way, we're doing that this Saturday. And I was like, I told them that, I told they recently updated King of the Castle. Couldn't agree more. They recently updated King of the Castle to make it more fair for the Monarch, to make it easier for them. Play a Epona song, please? Okay. That's wrong. Wait, is it? No, I'm right. Yeah. How you doing, Epona? So so we played King of the Castle, and I felt like after the update that was supposed to make Monarch easier, I just got absolutely obliterated by y'all. And I was like, this still feels like it's a lot. So I messaged them on their Discord in their support and was like, it still feels overpowered. Like, this still feels not fair. And throughout a short conversation, it came to the, what's the word I'm looking for? It came to the conclusion, that nah, it's you guys. You guys are just cunts. And I'm like, okay, all right. I mean, I love them. And I love that. I love that's the conclusion that they came to. It makes it better.
Frankers 100.
God, I couldn't agree more. Thank you for the 100 bits, Neon. Yeah, checks out. Yeah, 100% makes sense. I completely understand that. That's so rude. Nah, it really makes sense, though, Maker, when you really think about it. When you think about the chaos that is this community, it really makes sense. I love it. I wouldn't have it any other way. Where the fuck? I hear, but I don't see. Maybe I gotta blow that up first. Whoa! They did make it that's fucking creepy. That's what I look like in the Smile For Me thumbnail. Except green. You don't think we're funny? Look how he avoids the question. What? What? They did, your chat's being mean to me. The most wholesome snowflake in all the chat. You are a snowflake. There it is. Drew, what's up?
Snowflake, 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 smile.
Oh, it is. Why didn't it work? Why didn't it work? It worked when I did it. Why didn't it work when you did it? Is it subs only? It's subs only. All right, got it. You tried to answer my question twice. What, if they thought you were funny? I mean, they thought that it was funny in general. Which in turn, I guess, means yes, they thought you were funny. I didn't say that, like, as, like, an insult of, like, you guys are cunts, fuck you. That's not how I meant it. It was more like a loving cunt. The Australian cunt, if you will. I love that that was their response. Like honestly, that was the best possible response. Was that it had nothing to do with the game and it was just you guys. Like that was the best possible like result for them to come to. No, not to get there. Can't use a hook shot as a kid or anything. Nani? Streaming career is already over. I am no longer funny. Disagree. The game isn't hard. Your chat is just full of menaces to society. Exactly. That's exactly what it was, and I love that. That's all business and taxes, death and taxes. Did anybody actually file their taxes with that taxes dating sim? Did anyone do it? That wasn't the question, Coco. No, because I am Australian. I wonder if they could make it so that it could... Whoa. Maybe it does work for Australians and you just didn't know. Alright, we'll lower the cooldown. Right now it's on 300, which is fucking 5 minutes. If I put it on like 150, it's 2.5 minutes. There you go. I didn't even say anything. God. I fight for tier 3 rights. I don't like that it's like a weird number. Hang on. I want to make it 120 because that's 2 minutes. That's easier to remember. There. Okay. It's easier to remember. There's a hookshot thing over there. See it on the ceiling? So because that hookshot thing is there, that means I'm going to come back to this room as an adult. Because I can't use the hookshot as a kid. So because that's there, that means I'm going to come back here. Which means that's when I get that Skulltula. Does this work? Yes. I'm probably meant to bomb you, huh? We're gonna have to, like, before we finish this game tonight, we're gonna have to, like, go through, like, an item checklist. Because I know, like, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure I remember having different kinds of arrows. Right now, I only have fire arrows. I'm pretty sure there's ice arrows, at least. Anything beyond that, I don't know. So I know we're missing at least one type of arrow, at the very least. Beyond that, I don't know. So we're gonna have to go through like an item checklist before we finish the game to make sure that we're actually 100%ing before we finish. We're pretty close already. I missed one. Oh, this stick's gonna go away. Go. Let's see. Good night, Via. I love you. Mwah. Australian taxes are so easy though, because our employers report to ATO and go, "Is this correct? Okay, cool. Got anything we missed? No. Okay. Here's how much you're getting back." Yeah, I've heard that. It's crazy that, like, America is, like, the, poster boy for capitalism, and yet we arguably do capitalism the worst out of any country. It's pretty wild. Come as bread. What country do you think does it right? I mean, I don't think any country has necessarily done any governmental system. I don't know what technically the Nordic countries are under. I know they're some variant of democracy at this point, but I don't know what technically government type they're under, but probably the Nordic governments are the closest to doing anything right from a government point of view. Be that Sweden, Switzerland, Netherlands, you know, one of them is probably the closest to doing it right. But I couldn't tell you specifics. Oh hey, New Zealand or something, something on the smaller scale. Yeah, I think that having a country under one government body in general is an extremely hard thing to do, and there's always going to be things that certain people disagree with. For America, just majority of the people disagree with it. How you doing? Okay. What? What? This barrier is blocking the door. There must be some secret to opening it. And we'll find out the secret after this pee break. You're chilling. And there's some way to open that. Thankies, Drew. What did I do? You save him? What did I do? Let us shout out clock. Sorry, I can't go back. I can't do it to him. Ooh. Why is it locking onto specifically his head? Shit. What are you saying, turd? Yo, strip for me! Oh, he stumbles now. He was stumbling. What the fuck was his voice? It was like what the fuck was his voice?
Hey. What's up, Stank? Surprised to see me? A long time in this world is almost nothing to you, is it? I am mysterious. Even though I thought the tales of a boy who could travel back and forth through time were merely legends, Stink, you have fully matured as an adult. From now on, the hero of all the people of Hyrule is on your shoulders. Maybe it's not my time anymore, Here's my last advice. 2 witches inhabit this temple. In order to destroy them, turn their own magic against them. Who? Who? Do you want to hear what I said again?
No.
I will continue to watch you. Who? 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 Hoot?
Oh, look, it's that all that's alive in the future because you literally see him fly. Crazy how that happens. We're at the Spirit Temple. We were playing the Spirit song. We are in a place that visibly had a ghost lead me here. Let go! Found the silver gauntlets. If you wore them, you would feel power in your arms. The power to lift big things with A. But these gauntlets won't fit a kid. Plus, you promised to give them to Naburu. You should keep your word.
Hey, where are you taking me? Yeah, let me go. Fiends, Ganondorf's minions.
Step, bro?
Stink, get me out of here now. These witches, they're using black.
Hello, Arctic Floof. How are you? And hello, Retrospector. How are you? And good night, Robotic. I love you. Mwah! Just watch an ad for the Edge browser coupon add-on. Guy wearing studio headphones. Easily worth a couple hundo. Got excited for finding a deal on generic Bluetooth headphones. Next scene shows the guy dancing in the same room in front of the computer with the generic Bluetooth headphones on. Love Twitch ads. What did any of that have to do with the Edge browser? Okay. Okay, now we need to go. Not that one. We need to go back to the temple. We need to abandon our friend and then travel forward 7 years into the future where she's certainly dead by then. Certainly 100% dead by then. Because it's 7 years and she just got captured by Ganondorf's minions. And it's 7 years in the future. So it's pretty why she there's no way that in between that year that she got captured to 7 years in the future that they didn't kill her off. It's just there's no way. But we're gonna go forward in time and save her, I guess. Should've grown some sand gills. Oh, damn it. Right. But before we go to the temple, we're gonna go towards the castle. We're gonna lift that thing that I've been wanting to lift this entire fucking game. This whole game I've been looking at it and I've been like, I want to lift that. Excuse me, sir. I say again that it's crazy that in 7 years he was able to remodel the entirety of the castle to look like that. Oh, I also forgot that you existed. I could have gotten you like 10 years ago. forgot he was there. So can I lift this now? Hell yeah, I can! Can I lift all of these? Can I break them? No. So I can only lift the gray ones. Okay, that doesn't really make much sense, but that's fine. I can do that? Well, then why don't you just, like, reject legs and just walk on, your arms all the time? Like that one guy on TikTok. Is this still a no? You're kidding me. You're kidding me.
Now that you have the silver gauntlet,
Now that you have the silver gauntlets, try moving things you couldn't budge before. No, it says grab. It says, okay, I guess this is not, alright. It says grab. Could have grown some sand gills. I don't think she went into the sand. I think they just, like, teleported her somewhere where they tortured her, you know? I think they brought her somewhere where they then tortured her. I don't think she's just buried under the sand right there. I think she was, like, in, like, a dungeon or something. But now she's dead, so it doesn't matter. Like, really, regardless of, like, either way, she's dead. She's died. She died. She's dead. You don't know that? I mean, I kind of know that. Because, like, it wouldn't make sense for that to not be the thing that happened, but, oh, hey, would you look at that? There we go. Ah, woo, loser. That was the wrong song. There we go. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. It'll work. I meant to do this. I got a compass. Man, I wish I had a compass in real life. I didn't know this way opened too. Chad, do you guys have compasses? What? No, but I have a compass. Oh, you didn't buy the compass? It was included in the season pass if you bought that. God damn it. No, but I'll come anyways. Imagine a world where you need a permit to come. Oh. Fuck your come pass. I'll come anyways. Prove it with pictures. Come tribute. Let's go. It's a great sound that made me super comfortable. Don't suck me. No sucky. Can I hit it? Oh. So if they get stunned, I can hit them? Okay. I got a key, right? Cool. Just come as you are, as you were. Come as I want you to be. I don't know if that's... is that what you're going for? Is that what you're going for? Is that what you wanted? Well, I'm missing a lot of health. Hey, find me some hearts. Is that it? Alright, cool. I need, oh, it's a hand. No thanks, I'm good for right now. And then I kill his children. They were mimics the whole time. They were mimics the whole time. Not that one, though. This is the real one. See? Knew it. You see this one over here? It was a mimic! Oh, shit. Oh, it actually was. Because it didn't spawn a fucking crate. It was a fucking, hand. Oh, it actually was a mimic. This is what I look like when you say fuzzy pickles. Oh, shit. Oh, this one was also a mimic. I asked for mimics earlier in the game. I was like, I want mimics. And they actually listened. The game was listening. The AIs are real. The algorithms. Is that Skulltula still up there in the Days to Futures Past? Ah, shit. We're living in a simulation? It's okay, it's all good. Mark Zuckerberg isn't leading it, so we're good. There we go. Can I hook onto that from here? I doubt it. Doesn't look like it now. Oh, hey! I'm a gamer. What? Uba. Guess I'm relieved that there won't be a lizard people invasion then? No, I wouldn't go that far. That's still a possibility. Everyone I got this hammer 10 years ago? Is this wall fake? Can I break this wall? It looks like a fake wall. Is this a fake wall? Hey, are you a fake wall? No. Booba. Oh, hey. Got a little thing on her hand. Oh. Can I hook on to that from here? There we go. A small key. Wow, I'm really just accidentally going into parts. Can I hit your booba jewel? Does that do anything? No? Sorry, ma'am. I'll ask permission next time. No booba jewel. Okay. Architecture so advanced in Link's time, the walls of everyday houses could stand up to bomb blast with ease. They were built different back then. I hate that the camera automatically pans down. What do you mean? When did this get here? Like that? Okay. Yes? Yeah, it's a little poopy. But hey. 1998, you know? Boobity-bee! Boobity-bee! I want you. Does that work? Is that what I need to do? Oh, I have to lead them into the fire. That's what I did last time. I get it. I get it. I get it. I see what I have to do. I get it. I get it. I accidentally did it last time. Okay. I mean, it worked. Ah, shit, it respawned him. Okay. Reasonable. I mean, I could, like... Maybe I need these boots for it. Stop looking at that guy. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's one of them. Okay, that's two. And then there's that person in which I definitely have to kill this thing. Good lucky just then. Okay. Okay. There we go. God fucking damn it. Excuse me, sir. Social distancing, 6 feet, please, 6 feet, thank you. All right, there's one. All right, all right. Okay. All right, there's one, and then I gotta go, excuse me, sir. Just passing, well, all right. Okay, alright, okay. Alright. Are you fucking kidding me? Excuse me, sir? I'm at low health because of this. Oh my god. No! Nah, never mind. I changed my mind. The VOD watchers deserve to see this. I will not hide behind my pausing. Okay.
Watch out!
And the last one needs me to kill you. Okay. Slowly. Okay. And put the feetsies back on and go. Wah. Cool. Just not. Okay, never mind. That's not how I killed the last one. Okay. Excuse me, sir. There we go. Okay. God damn it. That fucking sucks. Beep beep. 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 Time to die in this room? Nah, I'm what we call a god gamer. See this? Oh, thanks, man. Wait. What? I'm gonna assume because it's in sunlight, I feel like the developers would be like, ha, sunlight, get it? So do Sun Song? Ha ha ha. See? What did I tell you? So now what? But all of them were enemies. I can't push them when they're my enemy. Right? Yeah. Whoa.
Quick! 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 No! Well.
Just stay there for a second. I don't think that was the way that I was supposed to do that. That felt wrong. That felt not right. But I don't know how else I would have done that. Hey, man. On solo shot first. Well, speaking of shooting first, here's a prediction at the top. Never mind, it's broken. Hey, Greg's, how you doing? And I got alt tab for a second to start a prediction. My prediction buttons are still broken because Stream Deck had a update. Can I sit on this? No. How you doing, Gregs? Yeah, we're in the final temple before the end of the game. Still got quite a few Skulltulas to go, though. How many? 19. The shield's polished surface can reflect light or energy. It's hard to use it. Or energy. What an excellent view. Thank you, game. Boom, ba da ba da. Boom, 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 boom. This is my interpretation of the Swedish chef did an acapella of the Gerudo theme from The Legend of Zelda. That's my interpretation of it. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you had a good time. If I have a key, I do. I do believe in fairies. Does this work? Shoot at me, coward. No, I'm upset. It would have been cool. It would have been cool. Fuck. Fuck. Why do a puzzle when you can zip to the top? Fuck. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-doo. It has infected you? They don't believe in social distancing. They think COVID isn't real. Got a lot of hearts, my guy. I'm missing 2, one of which is from this dungeon. You know, when you finish a dungeon, you get a heart piece. And the other one, I have no idea. I have no idea where it is. I have absolutely no idea. I'll figure it out eventually, probably. I did this wrong. I'll figure it out eventually, probably, but I don't know. I have no idea. I have all the heart pieces. I just don't have all the hearts. I don't know where this leads. Boss. Alright. I'm gonna go the other way. That's progress. What's up here? Ow. Okay. I'll get the boss key then. I'll get the boss key then. God, I love the bigger sword. I love it so much. Hi, hello, hey, a lot of raids today. How you doing? Fuck. Anyways. Uh-oh, what's up? You will forget he played this game by the time stream ends? Okay, it's not that bad. But I will forget, like, give me, like, less than a year, and I'm gonna forget majority of these the details of this game. The early game, like, the early bits of this game are already gone. Like, it's already, like, gone. So it's like, give me like a year and I'll be able to replay this game from the beginning and it'll be like new. However, I always remember like the big stuff. Like one game that I love that I'm sure a lot of you do too, is Outer Wilds. Good night, Optimus. I love you. Mwah! Thank you for the raid. I followed you as well. And I hope you had a good stream. Have a good JO sesh or whatever. So one of the games that I love is Outer Wilds. And that's a game that if you haven't played, I'm not going to spoil it for you or anything. Good night, Beal. I love you. Mwah! If you haven't played, it's like a timey-wimey game. However, majority of the game isn't like random. Like there's not like randomized bits throughout the game. Most of the game like has set events. So it's like it's one of those cases where if you've played Outer Wilds once or you get spoiled for like literally anything in Outer Wilds, it ruins very large portions of the game or the entirety of the game. If you know how to get the ending of Outer Wilds, that's it. Like you can't, like that game is now ruined for you. So it's like, I remember all like the big details of Outer Wilds, which makes it so that I can never replay Outer Wilds. That's never an experience that I can have. Even though a lot of the smaller stuff is gone. Okay. Oh, I see it. What? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck is this? What the fuck? Is it because I have my sword out? Okay. Never seen him do that. What the fuck was that? Come on, man. Give me my fucking spotlight. There you go. Jeesh. Wait, where'd that go? Well, I just seen it for like a millisecond. Oh, there it is. Okay. Jeesh. Also, Deadlocked Kevlar, Optimus Prime, O Gustavo Senna, Subtle... Soina? Subtle Soina, correct me. Lavelle Lancy, and Sketchy 007. Thank you all for the follow. If I got your name wrong, correct me. Thank you all for the follows. I'll give you the spiel in a hot second. Stick around. I like to wait a minute after raids. Because I prefer the raid to be about the raider, not the raidee. We're gonna wait a minute, but thank you for the raids. I appreciate, or the follows. I appreciate it. That's what I like to call the bigger and squat. Oh, okay. I like your vibes. My memory is also absolutely terrible. So hey, that's something we have in common. Yeah, it's really fucking bad. It's has created a lot of problems in relationships. I'm not gonna lie to you. Caused a lot of rifts from time to time. But hey, what are you gonna do? It's not like it's something that you can just like fix, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like it's a learned skill. You know what I'm saying? Pronounce Soigné? Subtle Soigné? Okay. That's how rock works. See that right there? That's how rock works. But not that. Do I hook shot it? I don't. Oh. Okay.
Ho ho ho! Looks like someone is here, Kume.
I can do better than that. Give me a sec.
Looks like it, Kotake. What an outrageous fellow he is to intrude so boldly on our temple. We should teach this outrageous fellow a lesson. Oh, loyal minion. Destroy this intruder on our behalf.
Dead. That's cool. Angry Wiggle. Oh no, not the same guy I fought 3 times, but oh, never mind, he's different. Never mind. This guy swings 2 times. That's how you know he's better. She didn't die!
Huh? Where am I? Well. Looks like she's back to normal, Kume. She's just a little girl, but she commands a lot of respect among the Gerudo, Kotake. Maybe we should make her work for the Great Ganondorf a little while longer. Then we should brainwash her again.
Did she go through me? Did she go through me just then? Is that was that supposed to happen? I just. Oh, I'm going back up.
Look at that stupid kid. He came on his own to offer himself as sacrifice to the great Ganondorf. With my flame, I will burn him to bone. With my frost, I will freeze him to his soul.
Twin Rova. Oh. I think I see. Oh. Hi. Oh, you're doing it again. Okay. I mean, like, I'll gladly target specifically the Fire Sister. Do I have arrows? Maybe I need to arrow. Whoops. Well, I guess I'm saving mid-boss fight. Arrow. I should probably put this somewhere, like, I could use it. Oh, also, hi, I'm back. I should add, like, a background to ASCII so that it's not as, like... Okay, I guess that didn't work out. What? Well, I'm dying.
Okay, let's get serious now, Kokao, or whatever the fuck. Okay, Kumo. Katake and Kumo's double something, whatever the fuck.
Oh god, she's vaguely hot! Put the sword away, you dummy! Alright. Alright, I might need to unequip the Biggorin sword for this one. Might need to take that off, because that definitely was the direct cause of my death. You distracted by the booba? It happens. Yeah, let's go out and get a fairy real quick. Not to, like, put it in our bottle, that's stinky, but just to, like, heal, you know? Heal before our fight. Man, this song is just ridiculous. Look. There it is. It's crazy how good that song is. You know what I mean? Too distracted by the booba. It's gotten me multiple times throughout my life. Good shit. This reminds me of that one scene in Holes. You know, where Stanley Yallnats summoned the rains and then ate a bunch of fairies. Good scene, good scene, good scene. Dig him up, oh, 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 yeah. Hey, Obi. How you doing? I think this was... Oh. Hear me out. I think this might be the wrong way. Can't remember. I know one of the ways leads to... Okay, no, I'm going the right way. I'm good. I'm good. Dig him up. Oh, oh, oh. Hang on. I go up here. Can I reach it now? No? Almost? No? So, like, to redo this dungeon, do I have to, like, go all the way back up? Because I don't want to do that. Maybe if I go in her hand? Okay, have I ever told you the story about how a cricket peed in my hand one time? Have I ever told you that story about how a very young Drew held a cricket and out of fear of my giant above 6 feet might, the cricket peed on me? That's the end of the story. That's the whole story. Not a lot to it in reality. Is there really, I really can't do this, huh? I have to go all the way back up, huh? Oh, maybe through here? Is this the shortcut? Or a shortcut, rather. Not necessarily the shortcut. Think you can hook onto the chains? I tried. Okay. Deadlock, Kevlar, Optimus Prime, Gustavo Senna, Subtle, Soigné, Lavelle Lancy, and Sketchy 007. Thank you all for the follows one more time. I stream every single night at 11 p.m. EST, every Sunday and Wednesday. Feel free to come by anytime. We swap off games every other day. Currently, we're playing through this game and Darkest Dungeon 2. And also the entire rest of the Zelda franchise. Fucking, oh my god. Go down the goddamn hole. Okay, alright. I also have a YouTube channel where I upload a weekly gaming news show every... Nope, I don't do that anymore, actually. I do, bi-weekly video essays. Sorry, that's new. I do bi-weekly video essays where every other week I upload a new video essay Last time it was about Breath of the Wild ruining open world games. Next one is about glitchy video games. I also have a Twitter, TikTok, and a Discord. In the Discord, I post weekly schedules of all the content I'm doing throughout the week on all the platforms. So if there's anywhere to be, the Discord is it. Now there's going to be an ad in like 2 seconds, and we're going to take a pee break. That's why I rushed through that. So please join the Discord. Somebody do the links. Please, dear God, somebody do the links.
Oh, hi there.
Boop. Okay. How? The actual fuck? Oh, maybe you're right. Oh, you're totally right. Well, why couldn't I do that before? I tried. I guess I didn't try hard enough. Do I have to do the pre-fight again? No. Okay. Let's go beat this fucking boss. This fucking super attractive, gilfy boss. We need more gilfs in games. That's the conclusion that I've reached. We need more gilfs in games. I want to start a movement. A gilf movement. A movement of gilfs. Drew is officially concluded? What the fuck does that mean? If anything, I've preed.
Let's get serious now, Kotake. Okay, Kumo.
Kotake and Kumo's double dynamite, whatever the fuck that said. You think Ganon never mind. Ganon did not have sexual relation. I mean, in all technicality. This is 7 years in the future, you know what I'm saying? At the time of Ganon's original rule 7 years ago, like when he gained power, she would have just been a MILF, or at least could have just been a MILF. A lot can happen in 7 years. I believe this is Ganon's mother, and? No, I can't. Hey, Kona. So this is my mother wife. This boss is shit. I like that she winks every now and then during the fight, though. Yeah, that's, oh, I definitely have it, but the boss itself is shit. The design's cool, though. At least he just winked a couple times. And the noises. Oh, interesting. So if she does a fire, if I'm like building up ice and then she does a fire, it fucks up the combo. She's swapping it up. Yeah, Nintendo knew what they were doing with this boss and the fairies.
Shit! What a fresh kid. This time we'll get serious, right, Kotake? What? Hey, Kuma, what's that above your head? I don't know, but you have one over yours too, Kotake. But I'm only 400 years old, and I'm only 380 years old. We're twins, don't lie about your age. You must have gone senile. Well, you gone senile? Our twins, how can you be older? Yeah, you are as you are. How can you be so fucking heartless? Ungrateful. We'll come back to haunt you.
Okay, but here's the difference, Quack. Those people were bad people in life. So bad people go to heaven, good people go to become a sage. You see what I'm saying? We also witnessed her get obliterated, by the way. Like, we saw her die. We witnessed that. We seen her get fucking disintegrated, so, like...
Kid, let me thank you. Look what the little kid has become in the past 7 years. A competent swordsman.
You thought she died before she got teleported? Yeah, she got teleported, and I figured she died in between that time. However, instead they brainwashed her, and then when she tried to escape, they disintegrated her.
Look what the little kid has become in the past 7 years. A competent swordsman. By the way, I really messed up. I was brainwashed by those old witches and used by Ganondorf to do his evil will. But isn't it funny that a person like me could turn out to be the Sage of Spirit? And now I'm going to fight them as one of the 6 sages. I'm going to pay them back for what they did to me. Kid. No. Stink. The hero of time. Instead of keeping the promise that I made to you back then, I'll give you this medallion. Take it.
You receive the spirit medallion. Iburu awakens as a sage and adds her power to yours. No, it already did it, Greg's. It just paused.
If only I knew you would become such a handsome man. I should have kept the promise I made back then.
Pedophile. Groomer.
Stink. The hero of time. Finally, all of us, the 6 sages, have become awakened. The time for the final showdown with the King of Evil has come. For that, though, you should meet the one who is waiting for you. The one who is waiting for you at the Temple of Time.
All right. Time to pull out ye olde Google. Okay. Oh, I didn't unmute the game. Hang on. I'm gonna get hit. I don't care. All right. Northern part of the area between 2 trees we need to go to. Right here? I need my bombs.
Welcome, Stink! I am the Great Fairy of Magic! I'll give you a magic spell! Please take it.
You got Nehru's love. You would think that it would be pink. Cast this to create a powerful protective barrier. It's a defensive magic you can use with.
Nehru's love is in effect for only a limited time, so use it carefully. When battle has made you weary, please come back to see me.
All right. Well, next on the list, I am somehow missing a full heart. So I guess it's heart pieces. It has to be heart pieces. But there's no way. Fuck! The Dongo Dragon, we've done both. Alright, well now we need to start thinking about heart pieces. Let's look up pieces. Okay, did they not call it that? I don't... They do call it that. Well, Jesus Christ. Here, I'll turn this back on. What the fuck? I think I found one. I think I found one. Not imposter, jeez. Hi, Dumpling, how are you? Drew, what's up? No, we haven't done that, Quack. That's on the to-do list. Temple of Time, I guess? I don't know. Just finished work? How was work? It looks like we're not gonna finish the game tonight. It looks like we're gonna finish it next week. Or, sorry, next stream. Oh,
I've been waiting for you, Stink. Stink, the hero of time. You have overcome many hardships and awakened the 6 sages. And now you have the final challenge. Showdown with Ganondorf, the king of evil. Before that, I have things I want to tell only to you. Please listen. Another unknown legend of the Triforce passed down by the Shadow Folk, the Sheikah. If you would seek the sacred triangle, listen well. The resting place of the sacred triangle of the sacred realm is a mirror that reflects the heart of one who enters it. If an evil heart, the realm will become full of evil. It pure, the realm, the Triforce, the sacred triangle, it is a balance that weighs 3 forces, power, wisdom, and courage. If the heart of the one who holds the sacred triangle has all 3 forces in balance, that one will give the true force to govern all. But if one's heart is not in balance, the Triforce will separate into 3 parts, power, wisdom, and courage. Only one part will remain for the one who touches the Triforce, the part representing the force of the one who believes in. If that one seeks the true force, the one must acquire the 2 lost parts. Those 2 parts will be held within others chosen by destiny who will bear the Triforce mark on their back of their hands. 7 years ago, Ganondorf, the king of thieves, used the door you opened in the Temple of Time and entered the sacred realm. But when he laid his hands on the Triforce, the legend came true. The Triforce separated into 3 parts. Only the Triforce of power remained in Ganondorf's hands. The strength of the Triforce of power enabled him to become a mighty, evil king, but his dark ambitions were not satisfied. To gain complete mastery of the world, Ganondorf started looking for those chosen by destiny to hold the 2 other Triforce parts. The one who holds the Triforce of courage is you, Stink. And the other, who holds the Triforce of wisdom, is the 7th sage, who is destined to be the leader of them all. It is I, the Princess of Hyrule, Zelda. I apologize for meeting you in disguise, but it was necessary to hide from the King of Evil. Please forgive me. On that day, 7 years ago, Ganondorf attacked Hyrule Castle. I saw you as I was escaping the castle with my attendant, Impa.
Yay!
I thought I should entrust the ocarina to you. I thought that would be our best chance. As long as you had the ocarina in your possession, I thought Ganondorf could never enter the sacred realm. But something I could never expect happened. After you opened the door of time, the Master Sword sealed you away in the sacred realm. Your spirit remained in the sacred realm, and then the Triforce fell into Ganondorf's hands. He went on to invade the sacred realm. Ganondorf had become the evil king, and the sacred realm became a world of evil. All this is an unfortunate coincidence. I passed myself off as a Sheikah and hoped that you would return. I waited for 7 long years. And now you are back! The Dark Age ruled by Ganondorf, the evil king, will end. The 6 sages will open the sealed door to lure Ganondorf back into the Sacred Realm. I will then seal the door to the Sacred Realm from this world. Thus Ganondorf, the evil king, will vanish from Hyrule. Stink, in order to do this, I need your courage again. Please protect me while I do my part. And here is a weapon that will penetrate the evil king's defenses. The power given to the chosen ones. The sacred light arrow.
You got the light arrow. The light of justice will smite evil. Select your... Yeah.
That rumbling! It can't be!
Princess Zelda, you foolish traitor. I commend you for avoiding my pursuit for 7 long years. But you let your guard down. I knew you would appear, and if I let this kid wander around. My only mistake was to slightly underestimate the power of this child. No, it was not the kid's power I misjudged. It was the power of the Triforce of Courage. But within the Triforce of Wisdom that Zelda has, when I obtain these 2, then I will become the true ruler of the world. If you want to rescue Zelda, come to my castle.
Link is just like, you good, Sheik? That dialogue was so fast for no fucking reason. Hold up. Zelda's a girl? Zelda has a boobies? Adult Zelda, so I can go Awooga? She's 17. So. I mean, you can if she consents, I guess, but that doesn't make it okay. Zelda is the guy in the green shirt. Shit, you right. Still 17, so. Is she? Well, if she's the same age as Link, yeah. Because we were 10 as a kid, and then 7 years passed, so we're 17. In every other game, she's the same age as Link, I believe. So she'd be the same age as Link here. 17. Hang on, Zelda. I'll save you after I do like a couple dozen other things. Have a good train ride, Dumpling. Majora's Mask takes a year after right? Technically, Majora's Mask takes 7 years before this. Because Majora's Mask is the Child Link timeline. Wait. I forgot what I need to do the long shots with Dompe. That's what I need to do. Where are we at on Skulltulas? We're at 81, so I'm missing 19. Okay. First, let's do Dompe's minigame because I believe that leads to a heart piece, and that's going to confirm whether or not the last heart I'm missing is a boss or just 4 different heart pieces. Then afterward, we're gonna sit down and we're gonna come up with a list of things I'm missing. We are going to sit down and come up with a list of what I need to do in order to 100% this game. But we are not going to be able to finish it until next stream. Next stream, 100% guaranteed, will be the last Ocarina of Time stream. And then whenever we finish Everhood, which is the next game we're doing after Ocarina of Time, whenever we finish Everhood, the game after Everhood will be whatever wins the poll. Exclamation mark timeline. If you haven't voted on the poll, please do. What did you say? Nothing important. Is this Dompe's grave or am I wrong? This is the Fairies. Okay, which one's Dompe's? I think Dompe's is the extra one. Can't remember. I don't know when did I say what you wanted to know, Quack? I don't know. Oh, not that one. Is it this one? Regarding the Majora's Mask timeline, in all technicality, Majora's Mask takes 7 years before this. Or you could say 6 if you want to say a year passes. It doesn't matter. Because the Majora's Mask timeline is the child timeline. And then I think the other timeline where it's adult timeline is Adult Link. I don't remember. Hang on. Yeah. No, I'm wrong. So it's either, so if it's the child, then it's Majora's Mask. If it's the adult, which is like if we beat Ganon as an adult, Adult Link goes on to this. This is the adult era, which really doesn't have like a sequel game. It's just straight into Wind Waker. And then if Link gets defeated by Ganon as either a kid or an adult, doesn't matter, then it starts a Link to the Past timeline. So Majora's Mask, in all technicality, is 7 years before right now. When we go back in time and become a kid again, then maybe you could like say that it's a year. But either way, like there is no scenario where you can be a Wooga Zelda, because it's either she's 11 years old or she's 17 years old. You know what I'm saying?
Young man, are you fast on your feet? I may not look like it.
Wait, hang on. It's
Ball water, that is. I may not look like it, but I'm confident in my speed. Let's have a race. Follow me, if you dare.
fuck. I went the wrong way. Well, I'm losing this race. Well, this is the area that I would have gotten ahead. Breath of the Wild, Zelda. Nope. At the beginning of Breath of the Wild, and I can say these things because it's shown directly at the beginning of the game. I did what did? I needed to be faster. At the beginning of Breath of the Wild, she's 17. When it's like, the, time before the game began, you know, like the memory things that are shown, all of those, she's 17. So, like, everybody's like, oh my god, look at her butt during this frog scene. She's 17. She's 17 years old in that scene. Then, at the end of Breath of the Wild, and in turn, the beginning of Tears of the Kingdom, then it's an argument because it's technically Lolly rules, because she's technically, like, 117. So then it becomes Lolly rules, which, you know, is questionable. In Tears of the Kingdom, I think she might be 18. I don't know. I haven't played the game. It might. I wouldn't be surprised if Tears of the Kingdom was a year after Breath of the Wild. But I haven't played the game, so I couldn't tell you. But either way, Zelda in Breath of the Wild throughout the entire time is either 17 or 1017. It's a year later at least. Yeah, then she'd be 18. So technically, with all of the games that I'm willing to talk about, because it's like the beginning of the game, the
time of this race was 103. You're back, young man. Was the present I gave you fun and useful?
Okay. I need to be faster. I need to beat him. And she's 18? But was like frozen for 100 years. No. She's 17, but then was frozen for 100 years. She's 117. No, it's not. There wasn't like a year gap. She's 117. Oh, did I say 1017? My bad. She's 117. Same for Link. Both Link and Zelda in Tears of the Kingdom, or at least at the end of Breath of the Wild, are 117. In Tears of the Kingdom, again, haven't played it. Maybe a year passed, and they're 118. But either way, at the end of Breath of the Wild, they are 117. And in all technicality, for Lolly rules, they're legal. But, like, you know, obviously that's a moral question that I don't think is okay, you know? So, like, in my opinion, they're just 17. Mifa, on the other hand, is like 200, I think. I don't remember exact numbers, but she's at least above 18. Man, I am just doing so bad. Stop running into the fire? I know. And also, I forget her name, but the adult Gerudo is also an adult. Like, you know, we can go down the list of other characters that is okay all day. But, like, Zelda, at the very least, is a kid. Man. What if someone was 1,000 years old but had the form of a 20-year-old? I'm okay with that. I don't care. No, I mean, if it's 100 years, I don't care. Like, if they're... The only thing that I care about is when it's like a 6-year-old, but like 1,000 years have passed, so they're like 1,006, and that all of a sudden makes it okay. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Lollies shouldn't exist. Lollies shouldn't be a thing. They shouldn't exist, and it's fucked up. It's a fucked up thing that should not exist. Yeah, I mean, if it's in Tears of the Kingdom, that's fine, because I guarantee you at least a year has passed since Breath of the Wild. So, like, Tears of the Kingdom Zelda, you can go all in on. Like, that's completely fine. God fucking damn it. That's completely fine. Because I guarantee you at least a year has passed and she's above 18. But, what the fuck? But Breath of the Wild Zelda, it's not okay. And there's an ad. I love your laugh so much. Thank you. I love you so much. Then vor me. Jesus fuck. All right. The time of this race was, a bottle of water. The time of this race was 57. You're back, young man, with the present I gave you useful? There we go. So I am missing 4 heart beads. Well, now 3. Fuck! Alright, what time is it? Alright. VOD. I'm gonna finish that off stream. Hang on, let me pause our music. I'm gonna finish that off stream, like, literally right now. For now, let's go. Oh, hang on. Let's go see. Let's go talk to a stone, because I didn't know I could talk to the Sheikah stones. So let's go do that real quick, and we'll call that good for today. And then next stream, which is today's Monday, so that'll be Thursday. So on Thursday, we will come back and do the completion. Cam gone. Eggs gone. We'll come back, do the completion, and then we will finish the game, and then that'll be it. And we will play Everhood for a week or so whenever we finish it, and then do whatever wins, I guess. What is winning right now? Exclamation mark timeline, somebody. What's winning the poll right now? Ooh. Rolling makes a different sound when you're on the dirt. It's kind of cool. A Link to the Past? Okay. like all three options. I like Majora's Mask out of all of them, simply because it's the sequel. Oh fuck, I have to be Kid Link. Well. I think what people don't realize is that we're not doing the CDI game. It's like, not yet. We're playing up until that timeline splits again, and then we're stopping, and we're doing the other two. To redo the poll so the Wind Waker voters get a chance? Nah. We're just gonna push it a lot more in this, in the week after we finish this. So that more people get their choice. There's one right here. The Sheikah Stone stands silent and still. Ask the Sheikah Stone for a guide. I'm curious. Because obviously we know what we need to do right now. Not that Sheikah Stone. I'm still curious. I'm going to do it. Went into Link's butthole. Oh. It's one of these. Never mind. Inside there's the crunch. All right. Responding to your mask, the strange statue talks to you.
I overheard this. They say that Malin set the original record in the obstacle course at Lon Lon Ranch.
Responding to your mask.
I overheard this. They say that Malin at Lon Lon Ranch hopes a knight in shining armor will come and sweep her off her feet. They say that it is against the rules to use glasses at the treasure chest shop in Hyrule Town Market. They say that Gerudo sometimes come to Hyrule Castle Town looking for boyfriends. What the fuck is any of that supposed to mean for me? I mean, like, obviously one of them was a hint of how to fucking cheat at the fucking chest game. But why do I need to know the Gerudo girlfriends? Gerudo boyfriends, rather. Just be lesbians, forehead. I just imagine the gossip stones with Val. Oh, that's so much smarter than what I did. So do we have to, like, beat the training course? Is that the, did we already do that? I don't know. Is that a thing? Epona, she's grown fond of you, boy.
Then why is she running away from me? I can't ride the baby horse, right? Nope. Okay. Alright. Well, now, off stream, I'm going to go through the list and figure out what we're missing where. And next time that we play, which will be Thursday at 11 p.m. EST, we will go through and get all the items I missed and finish the game.